completely forgot I had this doctor's appointment for blood work this morning. Right, give them some speed. Look at this, guys. Let's see, can I get it clear? They're like Lamborghini concept cars. Yeah. There's like two of them. Let me see who's the other one at.
What is the new concept they got under there?
Yeah.
Hashtag to win. What? Hashtag capture cars to win. Hashtag it to what?
Yeah, tag it to what? Twitter? Instagram?
That's what I'm trying to figure.
Okay, I've arrived. I'm actually kind of early, which is good. The driver I had, I've rode him before, but yeah, he knows the shortcuts, traffic and all. I'm not looking for. I'm so tired. I really didn't want to even come today. Like, I kind of want to cancel this appointment, but it's just blood work, really. So it is what it is. But yeah, weren't those Lamborghinis tough? Like, I don't know what they were for. Like, it had some kind of hashtag. I looked it up on Instagram. I still don't understand what it was for. But it said win, so I think I'm gonna post a video on Instagram or something. Yeah. You know what I just thought of? I wonder if Cedra's back, because you know, the last time I know she's out the hospital, but the last time she was still kind of sick. So I wonder if she's back, you know, to work or whatever. I've not seen her in like a month, a little more than a month actually. So I'm hoping she's back, hope she's feeling better. Hey, how you doing? Okay, my girl's back at work. She's feeling better. I'm hoping I get her today. I mean, if I don't get her, it's okay. It's not a big deal, but at least I hope I get to see her. Like, yeah. I'm just glad she's feeling better. I'm glad she's back at work. I just hope I get to see her and say hi. Yeah. Okay, guess what? Like, I asked God, he put it together real quick, and guess who's doing my blood right now? Hi, YouTube! She's feeling so much better.
I am.
I'm glad you're back at work.
Oh my God, first week. I am going to take it easy. Kevin knows I don't know how to stay still.
No, not at all.
This is the longest I've ever been out, but I'm glad to be back because I miss my patients and I miss my Kevin.
Trust me, we missed you.
Thank you, see?
We missed you.
I love you guys.
Okay, I had to get my blood drawn, so I will be back.
Bye.
6 hours later.
Okay, the blood work is done. I'm pretty sure Cedra and I talked way more than we should have. But it's okay, because that's my girl. I'm gonna get some food real quick, and then I'm heading home. Because I have a topic this week that I want to discuss.
Later.
So earlier today, I mentioned that I had something I want to discuss with you guys. And basically what I want to do is I want to do something I did 3 weeks ago, which is hashtag QOTW, or question of the week. And this week's question of the week is, it's been outsourced. I've outsourced it to a couple of friends, a couple of viewers, you know, a couple of, you know, Kevin Lee supporters. So the question this week is, if it were possible, would you get back together with an ex? It doesn't matter why you broke up, what happened, how you feel. It's, would you, if it were possible, would you get back with an ex? My take on my answer for this is yes. I'm thinking of one ex in particular. I would get back with that particular person only because at the time we dated, I wasn't A, mature enough, and 2, emotionally available. And I felt for that person, that was unfair. That was completely unfair. So now that I've grown up, I've become a different person, I've learned who I am, yes, I would definitely try it again, give it another go around, see what happens. But as in general, like as a general question, which how I actually posed the question, no, I would not get back together with an ex. Only because At that point in time, for whatever reason, we broke up for a reason. Like, it's never really good to go backwards. It's always good to go forwards, and it's always good to grow. So if you're stuck in like a certain situation, you become stagnant and you don't grow, and you're not being the most amazing version of yourself possible. So in general, no. But for that one particular situation, yes, I would get back together with an ex. I know it sounds a little confusing, but hopefully you guys understand and you feel me on that one. Check out some of these responses from some of my friends, my family, some of my supporters.
So the question is, if I could get back with an ex, no matter what happened or why we broke up, would I? That's a tricky question. I think it depends on the situation. Normally, I would have said, heck no, I'm not getting back with you, because there's a reason why we broke up. And 9 times out of 10, it didn't just happen overnight. There probably was some things that were going on leading up to it, because you usually just don't break up with somebody for one thing or just out of nowhere. It's usually something that leads up to it. So if I were to get back with you, you would have really had to show me that you changed. And usually what happens in the beginning, there's some change, but then after a while, you end up realizing why you broke up with them in the first place, because those same little characteristics that caused you to break up in the first place start to show back up. So normally I would be the type of person to be like, heck no, what's done is done, you know. Plus my mother raised me that, you know, once you break up with someone, you don't go back, because you don't know where they've been, what they've been doing, if they truly change, you know, you just don't know, and you know, it's a risk. But the current situation that I am in now is I am separated from my husband. See, now husband and ex are two different things. Now we are separated, and because we said our vows, and when you take it to the next level, that you marry someone and you say those vows under God, it's much stronger than just a regular relationship. So you love that person to the core. And now being in that situation, I would take my husband back. Yes, if he would want to come back, and if I would want to come back, and you know, we could work it out together, yeah. And I would put whatever happened in the past, because we're starting new. And again, I made a vow for better or for worse. So I think it depends on the situation. I think it depends on the situation, and whether this is just some boyfriend or someone you've been with for a long time with history, or your husband. So if it was just a regular ex, probably not. If it were my husband, yes, I would.
The question is, would I get back with my ex given the opportunity? My answer on that is no, I wouldn't. I feel like if you couldn't reconcile and work on whatever the issue was that person became your ex, then there's no point on trying to get back with that person. If you couldn't fix it the first time, for whatever, there's no point in going back. Yeah, I mean, to me, it just doesn't make sense to get back with a person that you left. You left that person for a reason, and to get back with them, it doesn't make sense to me. So my answer is no. Given the opportunity, would I go back? Absolutely not.
Personally, I would have to say no, for the simple fact that I know this is going to sound cliche, but an ex is an ex for a reason. Like, why put yourself through that same exact heartache to end up in the same exact position that you were in before, hurt and broken up with? Like, I feel like you can't, some things you just shouldn't push for. Like, some things are just not meant to be, and you just have to come to terms that they're not meant to be. Like, who's to say that you give it another try and the relationship works? You know, who's to say that the resentment that you felt from the previous relationship won't affect the relationship moving forward? So it's just like, for me personally, I wouldn't go back, because you gotta think about it. There's how many billion people in this world that you're wasting your time, you know, hurt and trying to make things work with something that didn't work out before. So it's like, why keep pushing for it when there's so many other people out there that could possibly treat you better than, you know, what you've been treated like? So for me personally, I don't think that I can go back to a relationship that I was previously in. It's just not possible for me. because I don't know, I just wouldn't push for it because it clearly didn't work out for a reason. So why am I pushing or advocating for something that didn't work out before?
Would I get back with an ex if I could? Hell fucking no. I've personally been on that road and it wasn't fun. It's not fun at all. Only because sometimes you get back into these things and there's expectations that you might have just because of how the relationship was based on, and you don't get those expectations or they're not fulfilled when you possibly get back into a relationship. Yes, things can happen and work out very well for some, but me personally speaking, I wouldn't, only because I now know as I've grown older not to go back, because it's just about evolving and being a better you, and at the end of the day, being amazing.
So the question is, if it was possible for me to date my ex again, would I? To be honest, if I was able to get back with my ex, I probably wouldn't. We didn't end on necessarily bad terms. We didn't end on good terms either. So I don't feel like it would be necessary for us to get back together. Plus, that's a different time. I was not a different person, but I was a younger person. I don't have the growth that I have now. I don't have I'm not gonna say I don't have the love for myself, but I have more love for myself, and I think that it wasn't toxic, but I just think that, you know, I deserve more. And you know, there was a lot of things that I don't think I could do it. I don't think I would get back with any of my exes if it was possible, to be honest. You know, I've had growth since then, and I know what I want out of a person, and I don't think any of my exes fit that current criteria. So, but I'm not against, like, and especially time has gone by. I haven't been in a relationship in 5 years. Time has definitely gone by. And we're different people now. You know, one of my exes has children. Another one of my exes is God knows where. Another one of my exes is God knows where. So time has gone by. Who knows? We could be back together and be two completely different people from what we remembered, and remember what we love about each other. What if the things that that person liked about me, I'm not that anymore, and vice versa? So I'm totally not, I would never go back. You know, it's not something that you know, if we were the same people, maybe, but I just think that too much time has gone by, and it's just, it wouldn't feel right.
Hey guys, what's up? I wouldn't go back with an ex if you paid me. I've been down that road before, and it's not cute. It's kind of an ugly fucking butt bone. Like, don't even do it. It makes no sense to go backwards in life, because you need to move on and move forward so you can be great with someone else. That's it.